Man matures through pain, failure, rejection, loss, disrespect, and heartbreak, not through age.
Shorty shattered your world. Walk away without a second thought, leaving you to pick up the pieces. You start to heal, rebuild, focus on yourself, and move on. You put in the hard work, and then a notification pops up. A text, a call, a DM. She's back. Yo, let's get it.
Why do women regret leaving this type of guy? I'm about to tell you in this video. First off, it took them a while to commit to begin with. Then when they finally do commit and they're settled and they're in a relationship, and a woman decides to either end the relationship, they cheat, or they do something that betrays this type of man's trust. Essentially, when you hurt this type of guy, ladies, there is no coming back from that. It's almost an impossibility. And the thing is, women will come back.
Bruh.
Because this type of guy is rare. There aren't many like him. And if he's in your life, he's probably an asset. So hold on to him, cherish him, and try hard not to betray this man's trust. Because once he's gone for good.
Cancel it.
Welcome back to the Resilient Mindset Podcast, a channel for experiences men face in silence. Yo, we all entertained a chick who was just as bad on the inside as she was on the outside. Hey, yo, Shorty can make a pookie fold.
Should just be calling me, man. Be calling me, man. I just gotta go.
And turn a good dude's heart cold. Yo, we were him and she treated us just like them. Shout out to Justin J. Weeks, months, even years later, Shorty spins the block like she's looking for good parking. Don't cap. You know who I'm talking about. That toxic, miserable ass ex. And the first question that hits is, why? Let's be clear, it's not law, yet this pattern is so regular, it's basically a guarantee. Shorty return is rarely a coincidence. It's not a question of will she return, it's when. Today, we're going to expose the shocking psychological reasons this pattern of a toxic ex returning happens like clockwork. Yo, let's keep it a stack. Shorty's prodigal returning is super confusing. Just me? Part of my projection. Real talk, it just doesn't add up. You're getting back in your bag. The breakup anxiety was finally starting to fade. You could use your phone without looking for her apology text. You were rebuilding your confidence, remembering who you were before Shorty's chaos, before the hellish feeling of walking on eggshells. And then, with one simple reach out, that piece is threatened. Yo, it seems like a cruel April Fool's joke. You gave Shorty everything, your time, your energy, your patience, and she dipped like it was meaningless.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away with.
Now, just as your glow-up arc begins, she reappears like a wild Pokemon. Doubt sets in. You start to question everything. Does she regret it? Did she realize what she lost? Is this the moment I'm secretly waiting for?
Beta.
The flood of questions is overwhelming, and your next move seems super unclear. Let's be clear, this isn't random. This isn't fate, a sign from the universe, or a sudden realization of your worth. Shorty's return is often driven by powerful, predictable, and deeply ingrained psychological patterns. These patterns aren't about reattraction or regret. They're about need, control, and a desperate attempt to soothe her own internal chaos. And once you understand these patterns, you take all the power back.
Gotcha, bitch.
Her return is no longer a confusing emotional storm. It becomes a predictable pattern you could peep from miles away. So let's break down the 4 primary psychological drivers that compel a toxic chick to spin the block on a good man. The first and one of the most powerful reasons she comes back is what psychologists call a trauma bond. This isn't a bond based on attraction or mutual respect. It's a bond created by a cycle of abuse and affection. Think about the relationship. Were there intense periods of criticism and emotional distance? Then, when she peeped you slipping away, she started being extra affectionate. Hey, yo, Shorty's in her birthday suit, serving birthday cake, and it's not even your birthday.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Fellas, this pattern is called intermittent reinforcement, and it's an incredibly powerful form of behavioral conditioning. Shorty gives little rewards of affection and attention. She uses the unpredictable reward to keep you on standby, working for another win, even when you're constantly losing. If a chick uses affection and intimacy as a treat her back to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
My guy, you're not a pet or a child. However, in some relationships, shorty's random moments of kindness were the treat. Many dudes entertain chicks with bad bitch energy. I mean, bad attitudes because she has a bad body.
I know that's right.
The cycle from the tension of dysfunction followed by the relief of affection is addictive. Hey yo, guess what? When shorty dips, she eventually craves that cycle too. It's a familiar, intoxicating feeling. Her return isn't about wanting you.
No.
It's about her feelings and the dynamic you shared. She's spinning to get her fix and reestablish that powerful, addictive push and pull that makes her feel something, even if that something is chaos. The second reason is one of the hardest for a good man to accept because it seems so counterintuitive. Shorty's return isn't a compliment. It's often a symptom of her own deep-rooted inadequacy. What do I mean? She wasn't as poppin' as she thought.
What?
Toxic chicks frequently operate from a place of deep emotional dependency and the fear of being alone. While they put on a front of independence or strength, low-key underneath is a chick with low self-esteem who needs constant external validation to feel valid. During a relationship, shorty might have thrown shots at your self-esteem, calling you a brokey, dusty, or challenging your manhood by comparing you to other dudes. However, she catches her own strays. What do I mean? The toxicity chipped away at her self-esteem too. When she returns to the streets, she faces the very thing she may fear most: emptiness and a huge task of regulating her own emotions. The streets don't cater to her needs or feelings, validate her on demand, or forgive her goofiness endlessly as you did. So she runs through the YN, Pookie, and Ray Ray type dudes on real demon time. Dudes who treat her like she treated you, or worse.
How dare you? She's a nice lady.
She doesn't come back for you, the person. She comes back for what you provide: a reliable source of attention, validation, and emotional stability. You were her emotional safety net, her haven, the one dude who accepted her chaos. Her fear of facing true loneliness is often far more terrifying to her than the familiar dysfunction of your past relationship. In other words, you're her last option. This leads directly to the third reason, which is specific to you as a good dude. You, my guy, set the bar. Your S-tier standards can't be found in other dudes.
My nigga.
A good man's best quality are patience, forgiveness, stability, and the willingness to see the best in shorty make you a perfect lick for a spin back. In a healthy relationship, these traits are valued. In a toxic one, they are often weaponized, enabling the toxic cycle to continue. She believes you are a safe landing spot. She shit tested your limits and knows your boundaries were weak. She knows you were more likely to fold while she was with you. She took your qualities for granted, maybe even emasculated you for being too nice. When shorty leaves and faces the harsh reality of the streets, she realizes that she fucked around and found out. She remembers you as an emotional anchor. Real talk, when she's down bad, a new relationship flops, she's lonely, or faces a personal crisis, she knows she can return to you for stability. She will use you to re-up emotionally, fix her problems, and feel secure. But let's be clear, when she's powered up, she'll be ready to dip again and hit the streets with new confidence.
She a baddie, she showing her panty.
Her return is to use your kindness as weakness. Finally, we get to the most cynical reason of all. Her return is a power play. When shorty ended the relationship, she held all the cards. She was in control. But now, you started to move on. You're healing. You're looking better. You're happy again. She peeps the new glow. Your bounce back is a direct clap back to her ego and sense of control. Your moving on sends a subconscious message. I don't need you. I could be happy without you. For someone with a toxic or narcissistic traits, this is unacceptable.
Oh, hell no.
They view past partners as possessions on standby, ready to be subbed in at any time. Real talk, her return is a test. It's a tactic called hoovering. Shorty pops out from time to time to see if she still got it. Can she still get a reaction out of you? Can she still make you crash out? Can she still have you if she wants you? Yo, every response you give, whether it's anger or excitement, is called narcissistic supply. Proof that she's still relevant, that she still has a rent-free Airbnb in your mind. It's not about rekindling attraction. It's about winning a game you didn't even know you were playing. And fellas, most time after you do respond, shorty goes ghost again.
Bye!
So let's recap the 4 reasons: the trauma bond, the crippling emotional dependency, using you as an anchor, and her desperate grab for ego and control. Notice what they all have in common? They're all about her fears, her needs, her insecurities, her attention. Her return isn't a sign that she finally recognizes your value. It's a loud and clear signal of her own emptiness and dysfunction. Shorty's return isn't a time to pop champagne like a trophy for you to celebrate. It's a massive red flag for you to caution. Your worth wasn't defined by her leaving, and it's not validated by her spinning the block. Yo, the real victory here isn't getting her back. The victory is understanding why she's back and choosing to protect your peace instead. Listen up, man. A toxic chick's return is a common pattern driven by trauma bonding, emotional emptiness, and a desperate need for control. Her reappearance isn't a cosign of your worth. Your worth was never up for debate. The real win is not in her return, it's in your ability to finally peep shorty for who she truly is and to choose yourself. Yo, appreciate you joining this conversation. Protecting your peace is a skill, and if you're ready to master that and build skills that empower you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. We go deep into these topics in every video. And finally, if this video resonated with you, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What sneaky way did your toxic ex spin the block? Did you fold or did you stand cold? Your experience can be a roadmap for another man who is feeling lost right now. Let's build a community of strong, self-respecting men right here. Until next time, stay resilient.